Just yesterday, I got this information about our 4 Nigerian brothers and sisters who were arrested for something. If you want to know what that is, stay put. Let's get to the bottom of it.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love.
Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time and depending on when you're going to be seeing this video. It's about your boy courserepscorner. Like I always tell you guys, it's my corner, it's your corner, and it's our corner. In today's video, I saw something about these 4 Nigerians who were arrested by the UK police, and I want to first of all give my own take about this situation. I call it a situation because when you do something and you think that there's no repercussion, it's wrong. You have to do something and then accept the repercussion when it comes. I hope you're getting the play. Let me repeat it. When you do something, there is a repercussion that comes with it. If you feel that because of who you are, there is no repercussion, it's your business, it's your choice. But as a person, you should always know that when you do something left, there is a right coming, and when you do something right, there is a left coming, something like that. Do you understand? They were both jailed. The 4 of them were jailed for treating a 89-year-old patient in the UK. Now, I want to share for us how we got it. Then I will now come and give my take on the issue. Now, let's go into it. Let me read it the way I got it. It said, our Nigerian health workers have been jailed in Wolverhampton, UK, after they were caught on film physically and emotionally abusing an elderly patient. The work they were supposed to do is to be a caregiver. What is a caregiver? I will teach us later after I read this. Just follow me. According to the police, the woman 89 was at a Wolverhampton care home. She has vascular dementia and cannot speak. The BBC reported that the health worker were caught on film physically and emotionally abusing an elderly patient. The police officer also disclosed that her family had secretly installed a camera and recorded the abuse. Ame Tunkara, Moranranti Adefila, Danny Oe, and Bridget Adenya were all found guilty and sentenced at Wolverhampton Crown Court. The family had noticed bruises on the woman's arm after she had been in the home for a year, while she had also become nervous and scared of people to touch her, as in scared. Detectives added, because there's a way you do somebody something, it becomes something traumatizing. The person is scared. That was how they started noticing that something was wrong. Let me continue. 8 care assistants were charged and 4 were found not guilty after a trial. Tunkara, 33 of Warsaw, and Adefila, 43 of Wolverhampton, were found guilty of ill-treatment and willful neglect and sentenced on December 8 to 4 months in prison. Oe, 39, and Adenya, 49, both from Wolverhampton, were also found guilty of the same offenses and sentenced to 6 months and 4 months respectively on November 14th. Detective Con Karin Sargent said, this elderly woman sadly died in October. Listen, this elderly woman sadly died in October and should not have spent any of her remaining years suffering such ill treatment. The problem is that this particular woman in question had already passed on. No, that was when they started seeing what made her pass on. They started bringing issues out. Let me continue. David Anton said, a journalist and frequent contributor to the BBC, ITV, BBC Radio, Talk TV, and GBN News, tweeted on Friday morning, 4 Nigerian healthcare workers have been found guilty of abusing an 89-year-old woman with vascular dementia in Wolverhampton. Ame Tankura, 33, and Adefila, 43, jailed for 4 months Last September, Daddy O'Hare 39 and Bridget Adenya 49 were jailed for 6 months and 4 months respectively. Now, this is the problem. The problem is not these Nigerians. The problem is the UK government. Let me prove it. I can prove it. Just wait. Because they know that, yes, Africans, mainly Nigeria, my country, people want to japa, people want to move. They bring out jobs for you online and then tell you that they're going to give you COS and the other thing. Pay your flight, pay everything. Why? Because they want to use you. That is the truth. They are using you. I tell you, there are people, white people in the UK who are not working, who can do that job they have brought you to do. But because they can't pay the white person they are going to use peanut, they want to use the black person or somebody who is coming in as a foreigner to work that work. Let me now break it for you. A caregiver is somebody who is passionate, who has empathy, who has compassion, who is a trained professional. Yes, a caregiver is a trained professional. Coincidentally, that is the course I am presently doing now in my city. It's a 6-month course excluding practicals. I started it about 3 months ago, and I can imagine what I'm passing through now compared to somebody who just came in from Nigeria and has been given document or given contract to come and work. I am being trained. Somebody is brought in to come and work that same work, but I am being trained. I go to school, write exams, write tests, do practical, do seminars, and yet somebody is being brought in to come and stand and do my job that I'm being trained for. A social worker is a professional that has compassion, empathy, that is jovial, that is open-minded, that is always playful and laugh. There's always open-minded that can accept you as anything. Because why? We see a lot of things. We take care of a lot of things. We pack a lot of things. We clean a lot of things. That is how the job is. So somebody who is brought in from Nigeria, who feels this job is simple, comes in and notices that yes, something is different, and he swings into action, or she swings into action, and exerts his or her frustration on the patient who he or she is supposed to take care of. That is just the problem. Why will the UK government, for example, or the US government, for example, go and bring in foreign workers when they have citizens, people who live in that country who can do same job? Think about it. Why? Because you can't pay a white man peanut and expect him to give you his optimum best. No. They want to bring you, enslave you. Sorry to say, but that's the truth. You work more hours until they get back what they have spent in you. You might not know, but that's the truth. If you think I'm wrong, tell me in the comment section. I know what I'm passing through now in the course. It is in my city, they call it, in my country, where I am now, they call it social sanitario as a man, social sanitaria as a woman. And they also call it guida de mayor, taking care of the mayor, or guisidad. What it means that you take care of the old persons, or those persons whose body parts, it can be anything, whose body parts are not complete. They call them discapacidad. They don't have the capacity to do a particular thing. They depend on you to take care of them. So now I am being trained to take care of such persons. Now somebody is brought in from Africa without an idea or an iota of what he is coming to do in the UK. That's the problem. So I believe you now understand why it's like that. And that is why they will keep on having issues with abuse, neglect, ill-treatment. Because why? These persons are brought in and giving all these things on a platter without formal training, no certification, no test, no conditioning, nothing. They're just giving COS and they say go and work without them having any iota of idea of what they're about to do or what they are venturing into. So guys, that's all I've come to talk about. Because when I saw it, I just told myself, I said, somebody is messing around with my profession. Yes, it's my profession. That's what I'm studying now. I know what I'm passing through. I go to school Monday to Friday, 3 o'clock to 8 o'clock, to make sure I get that knowledge. And somebody is brought in from Africa to do that same job I am being treated, I sweat to get. Do you see how the life is? It's not balanced, really. I study 5 hours a day for 6 months plus practical, and somebody is brought in from Nigeria and giving COS to work without formal training, nothing to show, no formal experience, nothing, and you want them to give you the best. That's not true. They're going to mess you up, mess the program up, mess the profession up, and people see it as a bad job. It's no bad job. It pays well, but you have to have that compassion, that open mind, that empathy. If not, you can't do that job. Anyway, guys, I believe I've been able to say 1 or 2 things. If you think I'm lying, please tell me in the comment section. I will be willing to learn and also allow you to teach me as I've taught you. Obviously, I want to thank you all for always coming to watch my content. Thank you so much for your love and the care. For those of us who have not subscribed or followed us on our social media platform, please, I beg you, subscribe to our channel, like, comment, and share, so I can move this ministry to the permanent location. I come away next time till you see me on your screen, guys. I leave all of us in peace.